Hello guys, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, thanks. Okay, in my previous video, I said that I couldn't pronounce this word. Marvelous, miraculous, 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 miraculous. Is it okay? Miraculous. And someone taught me how to pronounce it. And actually, I must have pronounced it right at first few times, but I got confused, and then the person told me that I could have used some other words like amazing, delicious, or even oishi in Japanese. Is this word okay to use? I mean, oishi. It's Japanese, right? Yes, we say when we eat something really delicious, we always say that めっちゃ美味しい in Japanese, which literally means it's extremely delicious. Is it okay? I mean, collocation. Is this collocation okay? I mean, put the extremely before. No, using extremely and delicious together. I'm not sure, but okay. And I was talking about probably chicken, right? I roasted using this I don't know how to say it. This I don't know. I couldn't explain this in English, but later I learned that it is called mote, salted rice mote. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or do you understand what I'm talking about? It's made of rice, and it's dried, and I actually don't know how it is made. I mean, from rice, raw rice. But somehow, I made this one myself. I mean, salted rice mote myself, because how to make it is pretty simple. You can just use dried rice mote and salt and water, and you mix them all in a container, and you pour water so that everything can soak into the water, and you mix it well once a day, and it takes like 7 days, 10 days. Be sure to mix it once a day and just leave it there in the room temperature, and it's going to get ready. It's simple, and when you use it in cooking, it makes your dish delicious, very delicious, amazing, or めっちゃ美味しい. Okay. Thank you very much for your correction, and I really appreciate that. You made my day. Thank you very much. And if you let me know anything that like you guys, okay? I'm always happy to get your corrections or messages, comments, whatever. Thank you very much. Okay, then today, I'll let you know that at last I started studying Spanish again from today. In yesterday's video, I was saying that I was thinking of starting my Spanish, but I was not determined yet because I didn't know if I could put all my effort into studying Spanish again. I was away from my Spanish I have been away from my Spanish since this June. Yeah, June, probably June, when I decided to concentrate on improving my English because I really wanted to improve my English first and then any other foreign languages I'm interested in. I was into Spanish until then for several months, but I completely stopped studying it because I wanted to concentrate on my English first. But for let's see, how many days? 10 days or so, I have been becoming more and more interested in Spanish. Every time I watch YouTube videos, or every time I see something, information about Spanish came into my mind. And I wasn't sure if I could start or when I would start. But today, suddenly, I really wanted to do it again. And I've already started. What I did was, for today, there's this YouTube channel, very good YouTube channel called... Oh, I forgot the name of the channel. Let me see. Okay, Use Your Spanish. I love this channel. I've always loved this channel. Okay, and there's this guy from this channel whose name I forgot again. But who was that? I forgot. Okay, it doesn't matter what his name is. It doesn't matter. Okay. Anyway, I love this channel, but I love Latin American Spanish. I mean, Spanish that Latin American people speak than Spanish spoken by people living in Spain, or so many people speak Spanish, right? And Spain and, for example, Mexico are not the only countries, right? Some other countries, people from some other countries speak Spanish, right? I think Spanish is the second or third or fourth language. I don't know. Number of people speak, right? English comes first, right? And second, Chinese and Russian and Spanish. I don't know which comes which, when, where. Okay, anyway. Okay, and what I always do when I want to practice Spanish is that I just try to copy I mean, the speaker, my favorite speaker. And I always videotape any of the YouTube video myself, and then put it in my editing software or editing app on my iPad, and then I repeat it many times, and so that I can copy it. And today I imported this video into my editing software, and it's a story, short story, like 1 minute long, pretty short. And then first I try to understand everything. Okay, this is very important to learn your foreign language, because you can just copy the sound without knowing its meaning, but it's not effective. It's not very effective. If you understand everything, if you understand the whole story, if you understand the meaning of the whole story, and if you practice them, it's the most effective. So in this case, it's important for me to understand everything first, and then and this is called comprehensible input, right? It is very important. I used to try to copy the sound even though I didn't understand the meaning, but that wasn't helpful at all, and I stopped. So in order to make your practice as effective as possible, you really have to understand everything first. Okay, and I'm going to read Spanish, and I'm going to translate it in English. Okay. First, después de asearme y vestirme means después means after. Después de something. After asearme means in fact, I forgot this word. I didn't remember this word, so I had to look it up in the dictionary, and I learned that it meant wash myself. Okay, so it means that after I wash myself, y means and, vestirme means get dressed. Okay, so after I wash myself, and because this story is one of the easiest one from the channel I was talking about a little while ago. So most of the time they use the simple present. Okay, so I said that after I washed myself, but that was wrong. Actually, after I wash myself and dress myself, and then estoy listo. Estoy listo means I'm ready. Para means for. Desayunar means breakfast. Okay, so this means, the whole sentence means, después de asearme y vestirme estoy listo para desayunar. Means after I wash myself and get dressed, I'm ready for breakfast. Okay, and next, generalmente means generally. Mi desayuno, mi means my. Okay, my breakfast es means is. Bastante, bastante means pretty. And simple means simple. Lo primero que hago means the first thing I do. Es is encender or turn on. La cafetera automática means automatic coffee machine or something. Y and meter means put. Meter una cápsula de café. Cápsula de café means capsule. Coffee capsule means that something that you put the coffee machine to make coffee. It's like capsule, right? And para for hacerme un espresso. Hacerme means make myself. Un espresso means espresso. I don't know how to pronounce this word in English though. Espresso. Okay. And then next. Algunas personas añaden leche. Algunas personas means other people. Añaden means add. They add. Okay, they add. Because as you might know, Spanish verbs can be, I don't know what to say, can be changed to various forms depending on the pronoun. So even though in terms of this, English is much simpler, right? I forgot how to explain this in English, but this word, I forgot. Conjugation, right? Conjugate. I can explain it in detail, though, but okay. So verbs can be changed, and depending on the who you are talking about, like so in this case, they add can be añaden, but if it's about myself, I forgot how to conjugate this word, but okay. Añaden means they add, okay? It's not about you or he or she or we, okay? It's specifically for they, all right? Algunas personas, other people, añaden, add, leche means milk, pero, but, yo means I, prefiero, prefer, el sabor intenso means the intense flavor. Del café, el sabor intenso del café means the intense flavor of coffee. En la mañana means in the morning. Pues, because me ayuda, it helps me a estar activo, to being active, para iniciar el día. Para means for, and iniciar means start the day. Okay, luego means later. Then, okay, abro la alacena, open the cupboard, para buscar el pan. Para means for, buscar means looking for, el pan means the bread. And tomo, I take dos rebanadas. Dos means two. Rebanadas means slices. So I take 2 slices of bread, right? Y and las pongo. Las means them, and pongo means put. Okay. In English, you say put them, right? I forgot to call it in English, but them comes after the verb, right? But in Spanish, it's very complicated. But relative pronoun, no, it's not relative pronoun, but pronoun. Is it okay? Pronoun, noun, pronoun. Yes, pronoun. They means pronoun. Pronoun las comes before the verb, so it's very complicated. This actually one of the factors that make learning Spanish or any other European language. I don't know. I've never learned any other European or Latin languages in my life. So I don't know, but this is actually one of the factors that makes learning Spanish more complicated than English, for me at least. Okay, and so las pongo means put them en la tostadora. En means in. La tostadora means toaster, the toaster. Okay, next. Cuando el café está listo. Cuando means when. El café, the coffee, está listo. When the coffee is ready. Okay. Y and el pan. El pan means that bread. Está tostado is toasted. Bread is toasted. Me gusta poner. Me gusta poner means I like to put. Un poco de means a little bit of. Aceite de oliva extra virgen. Okay, aceite de oliva extra virgen means olive oil, extra olive oil. Sobre el pan. Sobre means on. El pan means the bread. On the bread. Okay. So when the coffee is ready and the bread is has been toasted, me gusta poner, I like to put a little bit of extra olive oil on the bread. En realidad, actually, debo decir que. Debo means I must, okay? Decir means say. Que means that. I must say that. Preferiría, I prefer. Comer unos huevos. Comer means eat. Unos huevos means some eggs. Con jamón. Con means with. Jamón means ham. En las mañanas, in the mornings. O means or. Unos churros con chocolate. Unos churros con chocolate. Churros. It's like sweet, right? Sweetened bread. Sweet taste bread. Like donut or cookie. I've never eaten this. I've never eaten them myself, so I can't explain it what they are. But it's something that people who speak Spanish eat in the morning, I guess, for breakfast. For as I don't know, not main dish, but instead of bread or instead of rice or something like that, as carbohydrate. And con chocolate means with chocolate. Pero means but. La verdad, the truth is. The verdad es, the truth is, que, that. No tengo tiempo means I don't have time. Para cocinar means, so no tengo tiempo para cocinar means I don't have time for eat. Okay, no, cooking. Okay, cocinar means cooking. I think I was right. And debo preparar algo rápido. Wait a minute. Para cocinar. Okay. No tengo tiempo para cocinar. Debo preparar algo rápido. Debo. Okay. Debo means should. Okay, I should. I should prepare. In English, R should be pronounced like right? But in Spanish, R can be pronounced like, L. It doesn't have to be pronounced like R. So it's easier for us Japanese to pronounce Spanish R because it's okay for us to put our tip of the tongue in the soft palate. Upper side of, inside of, I don't know how to explain it, but inside of the mouth or upper side. Because you never do this, right? You never touch the tip of your tongue on the upper side of inside your mouth, right? When pronouncing R in English R. So it can be confusing when I try to pronounce both Spanish and English at the same time, like this. Okay. Debo preparar algo rápido. Algo means something. Rápido means fast. So I should prepare something rapidly. And salir deprisa para llegar a tiempo al trabajo. Okay. Salir means go out, and prisa means hurry or fast, right? And para llegar a tiempo al trabajo means to get to work on time. Okay, next. Mientras tomo mi desayuno. Okay, mientras means while. Tomo mi desayuno means while I take my breakfast. Reviso mis redes sociales means, reviso means look at or watch, see. Okay. Mis redes sociales means, mis means my for plural. In English, you can just say me, my, right? My. Either for something plural or something singular, right? Like my cousin or my cousins. My doesn't change, right? But in Spanish, you have to change this part. I mean, pronoun also. Or I don't know what I should call it, but okay. So this is actually another thing that makes learning Spanish a little bit confusing and complicated or more difficult at first. But when you got used to it, it's pretty easy, and after it is internalized, is it okay? It has been internalized. You can just do it automatically. So it's not such a big deal, but at first it looks pretty serious, and it looks so complicated. But as you go along, it's getting more and more easy. It's getting easier. This is something that is getting easier. So no problem. Okay. Mis redes sociales means my social networks. Y and visito means visit. Las páginas de noticias means noticias means news, and páginas means pages. So visit some pages of news. Me gusta estar informado de los acontecimientos. Okay, me gusta estar informado de los acontecimientos más importantes del día antes de salir a trabajar. Means it's pretty long, right? Me gusta estar informado. I like to be informed of los acontecimientos means events. Events más importantes means the most important. The most important events del día of the day, antes de, before. Salir a trabajar means going to work. Okay, and then cuando termino de comer, cuando means when, termino, I finish, de comer means finished eating. When I finish eating, lavo los platos, wash the plates. Platos means plates. Y and demás utensilios means other utensils. Que, that, he usado means I used. Y and luego, later. Tomo alguna fruta de la cesta que está encima de la mesa del comedor para más tarde. Y luego, later, tomo alguna fruta means I take some fruit or fruit de la cesta from the basket. Que, this relative pronoun, I guess, and it explains another sentence that comes after the sentence before that. Cesta que está encima de la mesa. Está means that was. Okay, encima de means on the. La mesa, on the table. Mesa means table. Del comedor. Okay. La mesa del comedor means dining room table. Okay. Para más tarde means for later. Okay. Then the last part. Last part. Finalmente, means finally. Okay. Me aseguro de que means I make sure that mi ordenador means my PC and mis documents están means they are. Okay. Dentro de mi maleta means dentro means in my maleta means suitcase. Okay. Dentro de mi maleta inside my suitcase. Salgo de casa left home. And me meto en mi coche. Coche means car. Okay. Me meto means get in. En mi coche, in my car. Que it explains something that comes after the previous sentence. Okay. Que está aparcado means the car that is parked. Okay. Justo enfrente means just in front. And conduzco, I drive. Hasta mi lugar de trabajo means I drive to the workplace. Lugar de trabajo means to the workplace. Workplace. Okay, hasta means to. Hasta mi lugar means place. Hasta mi lugar de trabajo. And that's everything. Okay, the story ends here, and I read this aloud many times, trying to understand the meaning fully, and in the end there are two versions. In their video they read this story twice, and once slowly, and the second in normal speed. And at first I tried to listen to the story by listening to the slower version, and then I repeat this one many times. And after I fully understood the meaning, and after I got used to reading it along, and then I tried to listen to the faster version. And then finally, if I can understand the story in faster speed, and then this section is completed, and then I'll move on to the next story. And I'm going to spend at least an hour each day from today, and then after I get used to practice Spanish, then I'll spend more. But for the time being, I won't spend any more than 1 hour because I'm pretty busy, and but I really love to practice Spanish too. So I'll manage to find time. Okay. That's about it for today, I guess. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back tomorrow too. Okay. Have a great Thursday tomorrow, right? Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.